Inference about a population, hypothesis testing. So population consists of all observations and sample is a subset of the population. So in estimation, we determine the unknown value of a population parameter on the basis of a sample statistic. So what we did before in estimation is point estimate and also interval estimate. So now we want to make inference about the population parameter from the sample statistic. So hypothesis testing is a procedure based on sample data and probability theory to evaluate a claim about the population parameter. 6 steps of hypothesis testing procedure. First, state the null and alternative hypothesis, H null and H1. Select the significance level, which is the alpha. Compute the test statistic. Find the critical value for the test statistic, which is the critical value from the distribution table. Fifth, make the statistical decision whether to reject or do not reject H null. And the last one, state the conclusion of the test. A pair of competing statistical hypotheses consists of null hypothesis denoted with H null and alternative hypothesis denoted with H1. So what is H null and H1? H null is a statement about the value of a population parameter. It is important to note that it is always about the population parameter, not about the sample statistic. So example, you want to test the claim that the average diameter of a manufactured board is 30 mm. So this is referring to the population parameter or population mean. So when we write the H null, it is mu equals to 30 and not x bar equals to 30. So null hypothesis always contain equal sign and it may or may not be rejected. H1 is a statement that is accepted if null hypothesis is false. It is the opposite of null hypothesis. One of the H1 is mu not equals to 30. So in alternative hypothesis never contains the equal sign. It may or may not be proven and it is generally the hypothesis that any researcher is trying to prove. We will learn hypotheses for the population mean in two situations, sigma known and sigma unknown, and also for the population proportion. There are two types of hypothesis testing, one-tail hypothesis testing and two-tail hypothesis testing. So when we say one-tail, it is referring to H1 denoted symbol less than or larger than, and two-tail hypothesis referring to H1 denoted with the symbol not equals to. So there are two types of hypothesis testing, one-tail test and two-tail test. So for the two-tail test, H null, the population parameter equals to mu naught, H1 mu not equals to mu naught. But for one-tail test, there are two possible, mu equals to mu naught, mu larger than mu naught, and then mu equals to mu naught, mu lesser than mu naught. So this goes also for the population proportion. So three possible statistical hypotheses: equals larger, equals lesser, equals and not equal sign. So exercise. For each of the following pairs of null and alternative hypotheses, determine whether the pair would be appropriate for a hypothesis test. So if you look at the first statement, H null mu equals to 90, H1 mu not less than and equals to 90. So here is equal sign and here it also contains an equal sign, so it is wrong. So it should be just less than, not less and equal. So it just should be less than 90. And it's using population parameter mu and also is using the same value 90 and 90. The only wrong here is the sign. For B, mu equals to 0.55 and mu larger than 0.65. So the value here is not the same, so it's not correct. Here is using a sample statistic x bar, so it should use the population parameter. So how can we reject H null or fail to reject or do not reject H null. So there are two methods to make this decision whether to reject H null or fail to reject H null is by using rejection region or use p-value method.